Hey everybody, welcome back to our second episode of You're Not Even Watching.
Didn't have to look at your notes this time.
You stole my notes.
Well, yeah.
So, yep, we got that first episode out of the way. How do you think it went?
How do I think it went?
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Do you want to tell everybody how our podcast is already falling apart, though?
Well,
Second episode in.
all you do is TikTok and play euchre online, so no big deal. I'm like, hey, you want to help me put all the stuff together? She's like, yeah, as soon as this euchre game's done on my phone.
I was in the middle of a game. I don't want my rating
sorry.
to go down.
I forgot you were a professional euchre player.
I know, you did. Oh my gosh.
Known American Legion Hall worldwide. Andrea playing with 90-year-olds.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm excited for the second episode. I feel a little less confident about it because we're not going in with one of my amazing cinematic masterpieces.
Well, everybody listening knows that the first movie we watched was Grease, so they already know you're full of shit. So that's fine. Bad movie.
I disagree, but whatever. It's in the past. We've watched it. On to the second.
All right. You want to tell them what it is?
You go ahead. It's your movie.
Well, it's July 6th recording this.
It is.
We don't know when this will come out, but it's
Yeah.
July 6th recording this. We just passed the 25-year anniversary of Independence Day.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you know it was the 25th anniversary?
Not until you showed me.
I know. How weird is that? It was scrolling on
Yeah.
on Instagram,
Fate.
and
Also,
there he is.
it's the anniversary, so it just happened, but
And the picture that Will Smith posted for, like, the first picture on the thing,
right.
it was just like a picture of a scene in the movie. And of course, I have never seen the movie, so I had to scroll over to finally even realize that it was Independence Day. I didn't even know it was until I saw. I assumed, but
This is one of those ones where it baffles me you've never seen it.
I know.
You couldn't even tell from a picture of Will Smith.
No.
He's standing next to an alien. You didn't know it was Independence Day.
Well, that answered answered one of my questions. I didn't know if it was aliens or.
You didn't know aliens were.
No, I thought it was because you said "Welcome to Earth."
Yeah.
So, you're already giving away.
That's a famous quote in the movie. Anyways.
Because I thought maybe it was I couldn't. I don't know.
See, I thought I've told you the story before. My traumatic Independence Day story.
Let's get into it because I don't remember it.
Okay.
I've apparently blacked it out.
Well, 25 years ago when I was just a little kid, this movie was
Not that
coming
little.
out. Well, I was 10.
15.
No, don't even try to put that on me. I was 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
Independence Day hadn't come out yet, and it was they were building up to it, all the specials, all the commercials on TV. And I feel like it was on Entertainment Tonight or one of those sort of celebrity movie whatever shows or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
They had a fake news broadcast that I came into the middle of, and it was as if aliens had invaded Earth. And they were going through the actor playing the anchor totally sold me. I realize I'm 10, but it totally sold me. So I'm sitting there watching this, obviously freaked out. My dad has been there the whole time. He sees that I'm freaked out, and he starts saying to my mom, "Oh my God, what do we got to get stuff ready. We don't know what's going on." And then just when he's saying that, the alien ship blew up a helicopter. And I was losing my mind. And my mom starts going along with it too, screaming that we have to go pick my sister up because she's at work, 20 miles away because we lived in the middle of nowhere. We got to go get your sister. And I just sat there freaked out. I ran upstairs. I got some socks. I was totally freaked out.
That is totally you.
It was the most scared I'd ever been in my life.
It's the end of the world. The aliens are coming. I got to get a change of socks.
Imagine you're watching something you don't know is fake, and your whole family is going along with it.
No,
you think it's the end of the world.
Yeah, I would be losing my mind. I'd probably have a heart attack and die.
Yeah, it put me into some sort of weird mental state for that whole next week. My dad was a truck driver. I went with him that week. That happened on a Saturday or Sunday. I went with him in the truck, and all I did the whole time were just driving all over the country, and I'm just staring out the window.
You had PTSD.
Contemplating life, just thinking it was almost all over. I thought this was it. I had a second chance on life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how much this movie means to me.
I guess
That's
so.
that's a memory I'll never forget.
I wonder if we can find that footage and see how fake it looked.
You know, I bet I don't know. I don't know how easy that would be to find. Everything's on the internet. I'm sure we can find it.
I'm sure it's on the internet.
But at the end of it, it was, and for some reason, I remember Jay Leno being there. He may not have been, but in my head back then, everybody was Jay Leno, so I don't know.
I'm sorry. What?
I watched a lot of Jay Leno, so everybody talking was Jay Leno.
Oh
Like on the,
my God.
I don't know.
All right.
I was 10. I just remember
Independence
Jay Leno
Day starring Jay Leno. Oh man.
Anyways.
So again, I mean I hit on this in the last episode, but I was too freaked out. Even the poster freaked me out. Not gonna watch it. Not gonna watch it. Not gonna care about it. Gonna pretend it doesn't exist. And
Pretend it doesn't exist.
my parents never like watched movies like this, so I was never even a thing.
What did they watch?
You know what they watch. I don't know. My mom watches Lifetime movies. My dad watches war movies, but he doesn't like.
This
any.
is a war movie.
Yeah, but it's not a real war movie. He
But
watches.
it's pretty real. When you're 10 years old, it's pretty effing real.
Well, I don't know anything about it, so.
Yeah.
Well, I did see they did kind of look like they were in. I'm assuming they're in like.
Fatigues and stuff.
Yep, they're in the army or the Air Force maybe.
I don't know. I'm not gonna give anything away.
And is it Jeff Goldblum? Is that his name?
Fuck Jeff Goldblum, man.
Fuck
Yes,
Jeff
of course.
Goldblum.
Of
That's
course.
the only reason I know his name is because of Pineapple Express.
You wouldn't know who Jeff Goldblum
No,
was?
I've never seen Jurassic Park either. You might want to put it on the list.
Are you? No way.
I've seen
None of them?
I've seen parts of it, but it freaked me out, so I didn't watch it.
Oh my god. These are not scary movies that you passed up.
It's not even that it was scary. It just like freaked me out. I didn't want to watch it.
Even after that very traumatic experience I had, I still had to see it.
Yeah, I can't believe you watched it after that.
Dude. It's a classic movie. That you're one of 6 people on Earth hasn't seen it.
I think that's just not accurate.
It's gotta be. By now, I've been out for 25 years. Your entire life it's been out.
And this is one, like Jurassic Park, a lot of them I've seen like parts of. I don't think I've ever seen a scene from this movie.
Not even a scene.
I don't think so.
Not a trailer. All you know is Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum are in it.
And I only know Jeff Goldblum was in it because I saw that Instagram post 2 days ago. A day ago. I literally had no idea until I saw that he was even in it.
Well, I don't know. I guess for me, this movie, this is why it's my first pick. Not just because it lined up with this, but because it's a movie that's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's on TV all the time. It's pop culture references all the time. All that stuff.
It's one of the ones I'm least bummed out to watch.
They just remade it. Or not remade it. Had a sequel.
What?
You didn't know about the sequel?
Really?
Just it maybe in the last 5 years.
Who's in it?
Not Will Smith.
Kevin Hart?
No.
I don't know. I just figured.
No, Kevin Hart's not in it. I had to think, but no, I don't think so. I think Jeff Goldblum's in it though.
It obviously didn't do very well. It's the first time hearing of it.
I mean, whatever.
And I didn't watch the first one though, so I don't really know if it would have popped up on my radar.
To me, now that you know it's aliens, what's your guess as to what? I'm sorry, are we keeping you from something? You got a euchre game going?
I'm sorry, I was looking at my notes. So I was taking notes.
You haven't watched the movie yet.
You're using my notes that I took.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, what's your question?
She's got a euchre game going. She doesn't want to let some grandma.
Gotta call Trump
some
real quick.
grandma on Facebook down while she's doing whatever.
And there's some weird people on that euchre site too. I don't want to get off track here, but
well, don't let us get you a euchre, babe.
I'm sorry. So what do I think it's about?
Yes, you know the aliens are involved.
Mm-hmm.
So it's.
I think that Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith are in the Air Force or Army or some sort of thing because I saw that fatigues picture. But I thought that anyway before. That was going to be my guess before that, was that they were in the Air Force. I just couldn't figure out if the aliens are on the ground or if they're still in space. Like if they're coming, if they're already here. But you said welcome to Earth, so I think they're already here on the ground. But I wonder what they look like because I've never seen them. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't think they look like Paul. So So I don't know what they look
They
like.
don't look like the alien Paul. I was like, yeah, they don't look anything like me.
Yeah. So I don't know.
What if they do look exactly like that? It's
It'd be a little it'd be a little less scary. But yeah, they just gotta save Earth. Maybe it's gonna happen on the 4th of July. So it's Independence Day.
It's a good guess.
That's where that comes from.
You've never heard the classic speech in this movie?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm not gonna give it away. Can't give it away.
No. Oh, there's gonna be a speech.
It's a hell of a speech. It's gonna give me goose pimples.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna rock my world, I bet.
I'm telling you, this movie, there's a reason it's everywhere. There's a reason it's on TV all the time.
I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna like it.
All right.
Do you think it holds up after all this time?
Special effects wise, they're way more advanced now.
Mm-hmm.
But still, for the time, I would say it doesn't look bad. I've watched it recently. It doesn't look bad. There are parts in it where it looks... I don't think they could do any better now with like high budget CGI.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they could do it any better. And I know how they did some of those scenes. And they didn't use CGI. So I don't think they could do it better now. So for the time, I think it holds up. And that's just special effects, but the rest of the movie for sure holds up.
All right, we'll see.
All right.
Do you think I'm gonna get bored?
And
then be on my phone and play euchre?
And then I'll have to say,
you're not even watching.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, but I just got. You
just got euchred by a grandma.
I just euchred somebody.
You're not euchred nobody.
Is it your favorite Will Smith movie?
Holy shit, that's something I wasn't prepared to answer.
I know. I thought of it when I was supposed to be working.
I would have to look at a list of Will Smith movies and really try to dig in. Off the top of my head,
I can't think of a lot that I really like.
I always really liked the Men in Black movies.
I know you do. They're just alright.
I mean, my favorite Men in Black movie is Men in Black 3.
Yeah, that one was good.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Wild
West.
I've seen that movie a lot.
Why?
It's not because I think I had a VHS tape of it or something when I was a kid. Just I'll pop in Wild West and go to bed.
I remember there were just so much. I had merch from that movie from somewhere, and I can't figure out where.
Wild West.
Yeah, maybe
they're probably giving it away.
No, maybe it was McDonald's had stuff for it or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was not a good movie. I'm trying to. I Am Legend. Better than that.
That's okay. I Am Legend. I don't think it's better than Independence Day. No.
No. That movie freaked me out too, so it wasn't my favorite.
But you watched that one at least.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But that came out when I was older.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
That's true.
I was like, all right. What other movies are there? I can't think.
That Will Smith. You have a phone. IMDb it.
I was just trying to, think of it off the top of my head.
I can't think of. There's so many movies that he's in that I know that I'm just missing something stupid, like Bad Boys.
Oh yeah.
Bad Boys 2 I thought was better than Bad Boys 1, but Bad Boys 3 I only made it 10 minutes in, and all of a sudden Will Smith was like a psychic or something, and I thought I can't watch this no more.
7 Pounds. I don't think I've seen that.
I saw it, but he was in that Concussion movie.
Yep.
Big old thumbs down from me.
Oh boy. How could I forget my favorite movie ever? iRobot.
Oh.
I loved iRobot.
It's better than iRobot. But iRobot is good.
No way.
Yeah, it's better. And I think the special effects are better.
Oh man, I loved iRobot. All right. Well, I guess it's your favorite Will Smith movie, because if you can't even think of the others, then obviously.
I'm not very smart. My brain doesn't work.
Oh, I have to guess the character
cylinders.
names, right?
Yeah, try. What's
never
Will
did that.
Smith's name?
Will Smith's name is Marcus Wilson.
What's Jeff Goldblum's name?
Dan Johnson.
Very generic names.
I know.
I don't know. I can't even think of what their names are right now.
For real?
For real.
Your favorite movie of all time?
It's not my favorite movie of all time. Don't say that.
I know, The Social Network. You made me watch it 600 times.
I made you. You love that movie too.
I do love that movie. Let's watch that instead. What do you think?
No, you're watching this.
All right, let's play the
Trailer.
trailer. Let me see if this is going to change my mind or make me less bummed out.
Here we go.
No, you're already too excited.
Sir, I think you should listen to this.
What the shit is this?
You don't even remember the movie?
My job. Air traffic red say the skies are clear. It's the real thing. A radio signal from another
Why is he
world.
so happy? It's a real thing.
President, our intelligence tells us the object is settled into a stationary orbit.
I don't know what this is.
Nearly 3 dozen other pieces, smaller than the whole sun, yet over 15 miles in width themselves.
Where are they heading?
They should be entering our atmosphere within the next 25 minutes.
Is this not the movie, Paul?
No, this is.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen this trailer. And that first scene is not in the movie.
Let's just get there as quickly as
What's the
possible.
rush, huh? Think we'll get to Washington and won't be there?
People are never upset enough.
Unexplained phenomenon is headed for Moscow.
It's like in chess.
First, they're positioning the pieces using this one signal to synchronize their efforts.
Use them, Pete.
Checkmate.
I really don't think they flew 90 billion light years to start a fight.
See, that would be me. That's me.
God, I hope they bring back Elvis.
Are you kidding?
There's gonna be a lot of frightened people out there.
Yeah. I'm one of them.
Right for the White House, huh?
I feel like we should shut this trailer off.
That's not a good one.
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Is it giving away the whole movie?
Too much, yeah. It's because it's 20th Century Studios UK.
Okay, so we watched it. Now we don't even have to watch the movie. Let's
Add to this
discuss.
briefing, Captain Hiller.
No.
Sir, just a little anxious to get up there and whoop E.T.'s ass, that's all.
Oh, God. That last scene really just bummed me out.
I just gotta say, that was a mistake on my part. That trailer was shit. It gave away a lot. Like, you saw too much. Now, I don't know what the regular trailer would have been.
I think
It
you're
wouldn't
just
have been
thinking that because you've seen it.
Well,
Because
but
I don't
this
know
is-
anything.
This is 20th Century Fox or Studios UK.
Mhm.
I think that's where that other scene. That scene is not. I repeat, not in any of the versions of Independence Day I've ever seen. Maybe it's a deleted scene.
The first one?
that very first
Maybe
scene.
because that guy was way too excited
They're
about
here, man.
They're here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
No. I'm that guy screaming they had to drag away. You know what I mean?
What do you think that guy's name is?
I don't know.
Did he look familiar to you?
Yeah. He's in all the is he the one in all the Adam Sandler movies?
No.
Is he the one is he in Con Air? Is he
It's not in Con Air.
is he he's not the one that's the wedding singer in The Wedding Singer?
No.
The one they
No.
Oh,
No.
all right. Well, I don't know.
You're gonna when you see him in the movie, you're gonna know exactly who it is and
Oh,
where
okay.
he's from.
Well, it was only like a snippet of him being on
He's a
there.
very famous cousin.
Oh, Cousin Eddie?
Yep.
Oh, now that can we watch that movie instead?
No, we're watching Independence Day. That's it. We're watching Independence Day. It'll probably take us till midnight,
Oh,
and
looks
then
like
we'll
we have to
finish-
be a two-parter.
and then we'll finish this up.
Will Smith's a good-looking guy.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think he made it famous because he was a good rapper. Do you?
No.
Is he a great
Good
actor?
Yeah.
Is he?
Fresh Prince, bro.
I just thought he kind of always skated behind his good looks.
You don't think Will Smith
I'm
is a
just
good
kidding.
actor?
Did you know Will Smith turned down The Matrix?
Good choice.
To
Another
do-
movie
Are
that
you
sucks.
He turned it down. Do you know why? I believe, if I'm not mixing up my stories here, to do the movie Wild Wild West.
Well,
Those were his options.
financially, maybe not the best decision, but in my book, it was
Well,
a
he
good
might have
one.
made more for Wild Wild West. Who knows?
I doubt it.
Up front, for sure. Why not?
How many Matrix movies did they make?
Well, they're coming up on 4.
Exactly. How many Wild Wild West movies did they make?
1, but if he
One.
got paid $20 million to do that, Keanu, I'm sure, didn't make that much for The Matrix.
By the third one,
Maybe.
I'm sure he was making quite a bit of money.
Yeah, but Keanu, he's good at everything, so.
Oh boy.
He
But please don't put that one
like,
on the list.
He might. Have you not seen it?
I've tried. It makes no sense.
Goodbye. We'll see you after Independence Day.
All right, we're back. I can finally say I've seen this movie.
You loved it.
I love that I never have to, like, anytime someone brings this movie up and I say I haven't seen it, you go, oh my God. I don't have to hear that anymore.
Well, it's unbelievable you haven't seen a 25-year-old movie that everybody on the planet's seen.
I saw it. Did I hate it? No. Was I ready for it to be over halfway through? Yes.
It did get a little long.
I never want to watch it again? Also, yes.
There was a point in this movie where I thought to myself, what else is left? Because we paused it to see how much time is left, and it still said an hour, and I was thinking, I know everything that's going to happen. How does this take an hour still?
I don't know. I took a lot of notes, so just want to get into it.
I did take some notes, and I want to start off by saying that scene in the trailer that I thought wasn't a part of it, that I was blown away.
It's the opening scene. That was one of my very first notes was, oh wow, it's that scene that for sure wasn't in the movie. It's the first scene in the movie.
We all make mistakes, okay? And
Yep.
I want to say, you know how you said before, like a lot of times I start a movie halfway through.
Yeah, I know.
That's for sure how that
Well, I
happened.
wrote down I wanted to ask you, when's the last time you watched this movie T to B?
T to B?
Yep, top to bottom, start to finish.
Probably been a long time.
That's
long time.
That's the same with me for Grease.
10 plus years.
So, the very opening scene is the moon landing. I'm still a little confused about that.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's like the moon and
pan over
the
the
sign or whatever
Right.
and the flag. Were the aliens pissed we were on the moon? Is that
Is that what you thought?
That's what I thought. I never got any clarification if that's accurate. Is that why they came?
No.
I mean,
think,
I know they came to steal our resources, but
right.
were they
I think
also pissed about the moon?
they for sure were. They were like, how dare they step off their planet?
Because they didn't seem very interested in
I
the
think
moon. But
I might be looking too far into this, but I want to say that showed just how far mankind's level of achievement is. Like, we've been to the moon, and then they show the shadow coming over the moon, and it's like, it just shows you how far behind we are from the aliens.
well,
the
this
aliens
is a fake movie. Let's keep that in
Sure.
perspective.
Sure, but that's what they were showing in the movie. Like, we are going to be so outgunned here. It's crazy. We've only been to the moon. This is an entire civilization coming for us.
I guess. Okay, here was my other thing.
Pissed
They
that
got.
we were on the moon.
That's what I think. But they got right into it. There was no
Yeah.
there was no build up or I didn't get to connect with the characters. It's like first minute in, we are under attack, guys.
But not every character knew right away.
Oh yeah, because
Jeff
Will
Goldblum-
Smith was laying in bed.
You don't see Will for 21
That
minutes.
was my other thing. He's not really in it that much.
Can I tell you?
This should be
Okay.
Jeff Goldblum is the
Dude.
star of this movie.
Okay, I told you not to look at my notes. That's exactly my note. Jeff Goldblum is the star. He's the hero of this movie.
Yeah.
Every single thing that happens, Jeff Goldblum does.
He is
Will
the
Smith
star.
flies a fucking plane.
Mhm.
He flies a spaceship to the alien spaceship. That's all he does.
Yep.
Other than walk through the desert,
He's not in it that much.
not even in it that much. He doesn't do much.
Nope.
But everywhere you look, it's
Will
Smith.
I know, that's so
No.
funny. Well,
Jeff
he's
Goldblum-
better looking, but that's about it.
I don't think. See, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith very good looking. Jeff Goldblum very good looking.
Well,
In
he's
1990,
just okay.
sure, like his weird rent commercials now that he does. What are those? Get out of here, cat.
Well,
Beat
that kind of leads me straight into my next point because it's like he might have been good looking, but everything in the 90s was ugly.
Not Jeff Goldblum. Sex symbol. I'm not joking.
Put it away with your
I'm not
love
joking.
for Jeff
I was watching it. I'm
Goldblum.
just thinking the whole time. Jeff Goldblum has been done dirty because this is his movie. He did not get the credit he deserved. And maybe there was a whole lot of hype around it, around Jeff Goldblum in 96.
I don't think so.
But it's all worn up. Like, Jeff Goldblum is in this one, but they make a whole big deal about... Oh, I don't want to ruin the sequel.
Oh, go ahead and ruin it
Will
because I
Smith-
can tell you right now I'm never watching
Spoiler
it.
alert for anybody trying to watch the sequel. Will
What?
Smith isn't in the sequel.
He isn't in this movie, so it
Well.
checks out.
Sure.
All right, let's see. Do you remember my guesses for names? I said Dan for
Yep. For Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum, and his name is David. So
David.
I feel like I was close.
Pretty close.
I said Marcus for Will Smith though, but his name is Steve.
Yep.
And why didn't I say Steve?
I don't know.
That's my dad.
Mm.
Well, whatever. I was wrong. But I didn't get to finish my point on everything in the 90s
sorry.
was ugly.
Go
Like
ahead.
the set's ugly, the clothes are ugly, and I know that like maybe people will be saying that in 25 years, from
Yeah.
now. I get it
Except about me.
for sure,
And of course you.
and of course me, but no. That is the ugliest wedding ring I have
dolphin.
ever seen
She's got a thing for dolphins.
in my life.
Let's talk. Can we talk about her a little bit more?
Will you put a picture of the ring up right here?
I
You
can
think
try.
you could try to find it?
I for sure can find it.
Guys, look at this ring.
'Kay.
Terrible.
Her character, like the fact that she's a stripper,
Out of left field.
it's out of left field. But my thing is that they did that only because that's the only way to get her into like minimal clothing.
I feel like she's wearing pants the whole time.
Right.
Pantsuits.
Right, but like at least like somebody watching this or like somebody hearing about this movie, oh, she plays a stripper in this movie. They might go to see it for just that one scene, because that was the most they could do. I think it's a PG-13 movie, but that was like all they could do. So
I
let's
don't
make
know
her
if
a
that's
stripper.
it.
Let's make her a stripper so that at least there's that in there. Otherwise, what reason was there to make her a stripper?
There was no reason.
I don't know.
It was stupid. It had to
Oh.
not.
And the president, the first lady, when she says, "I'm a dancer," and her first thought is, "Oh, ballet."
Well, she was being
What?
nice. She wasn't trying to
That's
make any
too nice.
assumptions.
That's too nice. Nobody who does ballet for a living, like 6 people in the world.
Ballet dancers.
Yeah, 6 people in the world. This cat is gonna have to go.
Do we need to pause the recording so you can
No.
get rid of the cat? Let me see. Where are we here? And things I felt I needed to talk about. Oh, we're on the first time you fell asleep. That's in my notes.
We started watching this at 10 o'clock last night.
This movie you love more than anything.
Listen.
Fell asleep. So we're got that down. No one's panicking enough. People are making jokes.
Case in point, she goes to get her check from the strip club and is dancing. There's literally an alien invasion happening. I'm going to go dance today.
No.
There's nobody there. There's 4 people there. They're watching the damn news.
Well, okay. It's just, I mean, if the aliens are, I don't have time for jokes. I don't have time for laughs. I don't have time
For the strip club.
for that guy with the annoying voice calling his lawyer or something. I mean, I don't have time for any of it.
I have to call my mother.
Oh, his voice bummed me
Yeah.
out.
Did you see when he died though?
Yeah.
That always bummed me out. Like he just sat there because there's nothing he could do.
Brings me to my next point. Just the mass deaths. Just the high level deaths in
Everyone's
this
dead.
movie. Everyone except the main characters dead.
That's not true.
And
There's a whole-
even the main
there was
characters,
a
half
whole
of them are
RV
dead.
park at Area 51
Paul, so many people dead. Just, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
bodies exploding left
across
and right.
the world.
Dead. You fell asleep again.
Yeah.
Second time. I did get to see the alien. I wasn't sure if I would.
Why wouldn't you?
Like I didn't know. I never.
Some movies they don't show an alien.
Yeah, like they're just in this. I thought maybe they would just stay in the ship, or I don't know.
Gotcha.
I didn't know if I'd actually see the alien, and
Gotcha.
it was alright, I guess. I mean, it looked like Predator with tentacles.
Yeah, I could see that.
It was just okay.
I mean,
Didn't blow me away.
And you know, I made a lot to do about the special effects in this movie.
Terrible.
Rewatching.
Just
But
god awful.
we're looking at it through. It's 2021. You
Yeah.
know? But when they were going to the spaceship and all the stuff that happened in space, it looked like Star Wars.
It was
from
Star Wars.
1977.
It was Star Wars. I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
Star Wars, but
Yeah.
that's literally what it was.
I want to go back to when they're first attacking
Mm-hmm.
Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, random.
How many times did he call Will Smith Big Daddy or something Daddy or whatever it was? But I was the whole time thinking, please hurry up and die, because I knew he was gonna die. But it's like, hurry up and die, so you just stop saying this.
Go back to Will and Grace,
He was on Will and Grace.
Yeah. That's the only weird I know its name, to be honest.
I've never seen it.
No.
And we're not gonna.
We want to watch that instead?
Nope.
Your next movie?
Nope.
I thought it was weird that he could just fly this alien spaceship. Like,
He's seen it maneuver.
he saw it maneuver.
He has seen it.
That,
you want to get into the
that-
scene saw right now?
Yeah, we should. That makes no sense. Oh, I saw how it maneuvers, so I can fly this
Well,
alien spaceship.
Of all the people there, he is the only one who's even seen it in air.
True, but I feel like there were people there that had been studying this alien spaceship
But it
for
didn't-
years.
It didn't do anything for all those years until the last 48 hours. You remember that? Or
Yeah,
did you
I-
block it out because you were looking on your phone? Probably playing euchre.
I wanted to play euchre so bad, but I want to go on record and say I did not. I did
But
not.
there
play
were
a
times when
single
I looked
game of
over.
euchre.
And you were looking at your phone.
Were those the times when you were literally sleeping?
I may have fallen asleep for like 10 seconds
No, because
last night.
you
I
know
didn't fall
what
asleep
happened.
today.
You know what happened? You
What?
fell asleep last night. I decided, all right, I'm tired. I'm just gonna shut this off. I'll finish it tomorrow. I shut it off. You acted like you weren't sleeping. You were. And then today, when we restarted the movie, like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
it went back 5 minutes. Oh my God, watch this. This is the best part of the movie. It's like, yeah, I've already seen it last night when you were sleeping.
It's not the best part either. It's a stupid part where she kicks the door in under some bridge and hides in there with the kid and then calls the dog and they go to the dog and what's that dog's name? Boober?
I don't think that was it.
I think so, dude.
Oh, but you know what? I want to know if the little kids in this movie, the little boy was from Little Rascals.
Okay.
So I was excited about that because that's actually a good
You
movie.
want to know or you're telling me that's true?
No, that is true. But the
Okay.
little girl, is she the girl from the Parenthood?
I don't know. I know who you're talking about. I don't know the name of that girl. But I
I'm
have
gonna
to
look.
say, I think the timeline on that doesn't work out.
I think you're wrong. I think it's her. It looked just like her.
She was maybe 6 years old in this movie, so she's born in 1990. In Parenthood, the way I remember the couple episodes I saw, she was younger than that.
Mae Whitman.
It's like I said, it's her.
I knew it was her. I
That's-
knew it was because she has the same face.
She didn't get a different one?
You know what I mean, though.
Weird.
Yeah. So I figured that out.
Let me see your phone. I gotta see my notes.
Okay. My last note was just, yay, everything is fine except all those dead people.
Oh, I remember one of my other notes. Every time, so the old man, Jeff Goldblum's dad, on Air Force One, starts talking about Roswell, and everyone, the president, everybody, is so dismissive of him. I can assure you that's not true. And they're all like giving him that face like this guy's a quack, you know what I mean? He's like the first QAnon supporter, whatever it is. But there's aliens invading right now. You're in the midst of an alien invasion, but for someone to believe that Roswell happened,
Yeah.
you're so dismissive.
Mhm.
And later, when the dude, Cousin Eddie,
Yeah, they still can't
they
believe
do.
he would have
Oh
done.
yeah, you were abducted by aliens.
I feel like,
yeah,
yeah, I feel like if anything, it's like, hey, let's talk to this guy.
Right.
Does he have any insider knowledge?
Right.
Instead of just dismissing him.
yeah, terrible.
Do you have anything else to add with your notes?
I have the only other thing I have.
You took 3 notes.
There
I
are
think.
4 here. I remembered most of it. So,
That's
but the last thing
doubtful.
I had was aliens. This is just like Star Wars. Can't hit a thing. Did you see the scene when they come and attack the Air Force Base? They're shooting all over. There's explosions happening everywhere. Don't hit a single plane. Don't hit a single person until like you get those close-up shots and then like somebody's blowing up.
Yeah.
Terrible.
The only thing, yeah, it was like their shield was the only thing that
They
saved
hit
them.
of all the planes that went up. They're like, oh, we lost all these planes or whatever. How? They ran out of gas and crashed like Will Smith? Because the aliens didn't hit shit. Maybe 3 planes out of the hundreds that were flying.
My bigger problem was like, so they ended up blowing up the ship because Cousin Eddie took one for the team, right?
Yep.
But it was like a very like specific thing that happened, like that just so happened to work out. But then it's like, oh, well, just tell everybody else. Tell the people in Asia. Tell the people in, in Europe, whatever. Just tell everybody. And then, everyone did it just fine.
But no. It's a very specific thing that happens because that's how they use their big weapon that blew up all the cities. That's how they use it. So when that opens up for them to use their big weapon, that's when you attack.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like
They're
it
gonna do
doesn't
it.
seem so easy to just
Bro,
shoot into there.
if Cousin Eddie can do it, anybody can do it.
Cousin Eddie had to die to do it.
What's a couple Cousin Eddies, you know?
Yeah, that poor guy.
Oh, every other country just found their town their town drunk crop duster to fly in.
We really need you for a special
Yeah.
mission. I thought it was funny, like everyone's celebrating, which I get it, you know, you gotta celebrate, but it's like this whole family
Yeah.
here, their dad's dead,
Yep.
but he
And it
didn't
seemed
seem
like-
that bummed out anyway.
It seemed like everybody who lost someone in this thing didn't seem very bummed out.
Well,
Like
I
the
don't know.
president, his wife died. He's sad for 30 seconds, and then that's it.
It was sad though. Mae Whitman, she was like, "Is mommy sleeping?"
Yeah, dirt nap.
Wow.
Sorry. Oh, that's one of my other things. Like Will Smith steals a helicopter, flies apparently exactly to where. What's her name? Vivica A. Fox. Is that still her name?
Why wouldn't it be her name still?
Because I thought her last name was Fox because she was married to Rick Fox.
Oh my God, you know things I have no idea about.
Rick Fox played for the Lakers, so it's like a whole thing. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, whether that's her name or not anymore, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How did he know exactly? Does she have a homing beacon?
I told you maybe they had a spot. Like, hey, if
Did it-
anything ever gets messed up,
Andrea.
let's meet up here.
The entire city has exploded. There are no more landmarks.
I don't know.
The buildings are
Do you
gone.
still love this movie? Because I feel like you have lots to say about why it's
Well,
bad.
We
What
talked.
side are you on right now?
Right. I'm on the side of if it's 1996 and I watch this movie, I don't have any problems with it. It's a good movie. It's an action-packed adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when I've seen it a bunch of times and I'm looking back and I'm looking for something to pick apart, I can pick it apart. Just like you can pick apart any good movie.
Right.
And if we do that, this is what you end up with. You wanted me. I'm trying to see your point of view here that you didn't think it was a very good movie.
Yeah, it
I
was
see
just
some
okay.
things that they could have made better, but like I feel like in the 90s and through all of time, even still now, they'll make an action movie. It doesn't matter. Realistic doesn't matter. None of that matters. It all goes out the window to make a good movie.
Okay.
So things that don't need to make sense, who cares? Because guess what?
I just can't get
We're
past the
going to
ring.
space.
I can't get past that ring, that dolphin ring. It's right there.
Making more work for
I
myself.
know.
here.
Every time I point at it, I think, oh, he's got to do a whole thing to
Yeah.
make that happen now.
Oh well.
Let's just push
Well,
it away.
go
Go on.
So, you're.
Oh,
give
yeah.
it
I
a
got to
rating
give a
here.
rating.
Give it a. Would you recommend it to someone who hasn't seen it?
No, you're fine.
Don't need to see it.
Nah. I mean, if you want to see it so that people don't freak out at you because you haven't seen it, then yeah, it's not that hard to watch. I think looking at the list and looking down the barrel of the gun that is this podcast for me, I think I have way worse things coming. This was okay.
I'm gonna try for a while to keep it movies that are mainstream because there's a ton of those you haven't seen.
Well, yeah, we're not going to watch freaking what's that Elvis movie? With the jacket you got from
Oh.
7-Eleven?
You're talking about Bubba Hotep.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah. I'm
We're not watching
no,
Bubba
No, we're
Hotep.
not gonna watch Bubba Hotep. But there are other.
Paul actually got a movie from 7-Eleven that
Oh.
has...
Time out.
Really, you're going to go get it?
Just keep talking.
Okay, it has... He came out one day so excited for this movie. The DVD case has an Elvis jacket on it. And have you ever watched the movie?
Yeah.
You have? Well, I've never watched it. I would never watch it. It's still in its collector's case. I don't think it's ever been busted out of that jacket. I don't know.
It's not. I've taken it out of there and watched it. But yeah, that was $5 at 7-Eleven. You don't pass that up. That's got Bruce Campbell in it, dude.
Whatever. So we're not watching those movies.
No. But I'm gonna keep it like for a long time. I plan on doing this podcast for what I'll say maybe we got a decade,
Oh, God.
right? So eventually we're gonna have to get into like that second tier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, guys, I hope you stick around for, how many years do we say?
at least a decade.
at least a decade. Hopefully you're here for the
It'll
long
be
haul with
through
us.
the divorce, through everything. We're gonna keep
my
this going.
God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my God.
I would never leave her.
Ending on a dark note.
No, you have to. What's
Yeah,
next?
no, I was getting there.
Okay.
Our next movie we've decided.
You've
So
decided.
my plan is to have, once we get this going here, I'm gonna have the listeners vote for our next movie. We'll give them like a couple options, and they
Okay.
can vote for the next movie. But for now, we're just picking. In our next movie is one of my movies, so I feel like, yeah, it'll be better than
It won't
Independence
be.
Day for sure. The next movie is The Notebook. Boop boop. I'm so excited.
What's the guy's name in it? Ryan
Ryan Gosling.
Gosling. Yep.
Yep.
I kind of want to say Philippi.
But let's save that for next episode.
Beat it, cat.
You go ahead and find us. Okay, so I did do some social media stuff. You can find us at You're Not Even Watching on Instagram. At, apparently my name was too long for Twitter, so it's at Why New Pod on Twitter. Why New? Yep, Why New Pod, and obviously it's You're Not Even Watching, but it's just easier.
Yep.
For you people to remember Why New Pod. And hopefully we're going to be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all those good
If they're
stuff.
hearing this, that's where we are.
True. And if you're not, then that's a bummer.
If you're not hearing it, fuck you.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.